Hello, my friends.
Hello.
Welcome. We are joining here at EPCOT we got Morgan joining us today.
Guest star Morgan.
Ooh, first guest star, minus family, just,
Wow.
you know.
I feel so special. That's also a lie, because I've been on this channel more than once, but the MegaCon vlog and the Six Parks One Day vlog. I know my Jeffrey Says Hi content.
The first MegaCon vlog hardly counts. And the
It
second
does
MegaCon
count.
vlog was me walking and going, yeah, I'm going to vlog more. And then that's it. So
I gave you great footage of us jaywalking, and you could have used that.
It would have been a shorter video than the first
That's
MegaCon
okay.
vlog. Anywho, we came into the park with aspirations of things to do. Realized that that's not really,
It's busy.
yeah.
It's
real
cheer
busy.
season.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? It's always cheer season.
Yeah, it feels like it.
So right now, what we are actually going to do instead is attempt to not wallop people. Is we actually use this app called Log Ride.
Highly recommend all the theme
yeah.
park homies get Log Ride.
It tracks everything. You can track how many times you've done each attraction when you're going in and out of parks. It'll do seasonal things. There's a lot that you can track on there, and it's fun to say, oh wow, I didn't know I've done Pirates of the Caribbean 28 times.
Has gotten me to do things that I wouldn't do otherwise. Like the last time I went to Universal, I did Storm Force, I did like one of the playgrounds in the Popeye area. Like, it makes me do things instead of just doing Spider-Man 47 times. It also tells me that I've done Spider-Man 47 times.
So it's a good option. We've realized that Morgan is missing a handful of things around here. I'm missing a couple as well. I don't think they're open for the rest of the day. We'll
we'll
get
see.
to those eventually. So we're just gonna kind of jump around and cross off some of Morgan's missing log rides and try and get the park complete. So we are on our way back to the UK pavilion.
I'll actually never complete this part because your homie's got motion sickness and I'm never doing Mission Space.
Hey now, that's
Hey now.
yeah. That's
I'm
true.
never doing Mission Space, my dude. I would die.
Oh, we did the move. They got so many shout outs on the social media now.
No. Not worth it. Not worth it. I almost died doing Guardians, but that was worth it because I love the Guardians.
Guardians is worth dying for.
Yes. James Gunn, I would die for you.
So right now we are on our way back to the UK pavilion to do some type of British concert.
The Command performance. It looks like a rock band on the app, so I'm hoping it's like UK pop punk songs. I have no clue what this
like
is.
some of the Beatles and like that kind of
I
stuff.
love the Beatles. Oh,
I feel like
yeah.
I've heard it in passing before. So.
Oh, I'm stoked.
Anywho, so we are walking back there. We'll record bits and bobs as we go. With no clue what the plan is after that, but yeah, let's go.
That goes by, baby. Relax, get here, get on that track, to the backseat, hitchhike. Take a long ride on the motorbike till ready. Raise a little thing out loud.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you got to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
Okie dokie. So that was command performance. I can't tell if I'm being really loud or really quiet right now. They were really loud.
Yeah, I had my loops in because all the homies with auditory issues know.
I need to get some.
Yeah.
They were good. They were really fun.
I really liked that. That was really fun. The whole crowd got really excited when they said, so anyway, here's Wonderwall. Always a crowd favorite. I'm a little bummed because you pitched me on there possibly being some Beatles and then said there was multiple Queen, which I think Queen is overhyped. Hot take. I'm not a Queen girly.
Yeah, starting off with We Will Rock You, I was like, I think I see exactly where this is going. But they did a really good job. They did a lot of, they just went through British songs through the decades of, they said 60s, 70s,
I didn't realize
90s.
the Police were British, which maybe that makes me seem stupid, but they closed off with Message in a Bottle, which is one of my favorites of theirs.
I have a hard time hearing British accents in songs.
Yeah, that's fair.
So like,
it's got to be real British
you
for you to
really
claim
gotta
that it's
tell
British.
me, like, I know One Direction's British.
Ed Sheeran is British. Is he not?
I don't know.
I'm
we
pretty
just
sure
went over
he
this.
is. I'm pretty sure he is.
The Beatles. they're
Swifties
British.
let us know. The Swifties would know.
Taylor
Ed and
Swift,
Taylor are
she's
besties.
British.
Taylor is not British.
Okay, so now we are on our way to go over and do Reflections
of China.
Cute show. I feel like I've done it more in the past year than I have in my entire life.
It's really funny. I've never watched this show. However, on my first CP, I once was sitting in the China Pavilion eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and Mulan finished her set and walked right by me and was like, "Hello, how are you?" As I had a mouthful of peanut butter and jelly. I almost launched it on Mulan. So that's what I think about every time I'm in the Reflections of China building.
Let's improve it, but let's make that better.
Better memories.
It's a Circle Vision show, very similar to Canada Far and Wide if you've done that one. Super cute.
Nate.
Yeah, let's go learn how to. I'm going to stop myself
China.
before I say something
Learn about
wrong.
China.
Learn about China. A little Circle Vision theater going on here. Super cool having those screens completely surround you. There are no chairs in here, but they do have nice little leaning rails that you can go on. So, big fan, super pretty.
I am Li Bai, a poet of the Tang Dynasty, and I have returned to share with you reflections of my beloved China. A city forever reinventing itself. Vibrant, sophisticated, romantic. As Shanghai reflects modern China, historic Nanjing Road reflects modern Shanghai. Set your gaze across the Huangpu River, and you will find a new China that reaches for the sky. Yet in this, a tradition that has endured for centuries. Up here on Huangshan and the Sea of Clouds, painters and poets like myself have been inspired for generations. In China, we say, a poem in every painting. When Marco Polo traveled this way, he called Suzhou the Venice of the East. I suppose if I had traveled to Europe, they would now call Venice the Suzhou of the West. 6 months, the people celebrate by carving magical sculptures of ice. Macau. After 400 years, This exotic land of Portuguese charm is once more within China's borders. Courtyards that could hold 100,000 members of the imperial court. For 500 years, this vast walled city was the home of 24 emperors, the sons of heaven. But today, all the world can pass through this gate. I once wrote, whoever looks on this loses himself in eternity. We have seen many reflections of China, but the true face of China can be found in our people. We have now come full circle. Sadly, that means this is where we must part. But I hope you will return to China someday. I'll wave of the hand now, and I am gone. Lowering my head, I dream that I am home. Until we meet again.
Alrighty, Morgan, that was your first ever time
It
seeing
was my
Reflections of
first
China.
time.
What do you think?
Yeah, I really liked that one. I liked, it's very different because the only other circle vision I've seen is Canada Far and Wide, which that one goes much more comedic and is kind of more funny. I like that this one kind of just leaned into the majesty of it. I had a thought during this of like, America doesn't have the circle vision because it has, not the Voices of Liberty, the American Adventure, which is more like history and more based on like the people. And so it got me thinking that I hope that that's what Soarin' Across America will be, is more of like the visuals of this country and like, you know, landscapes and whatnot. So who knows? We'll see when that one opens.
I'd have a hard time seeing it not do that because that's kind of just what Soren has been. Has been like, look at how gorgeous this place is.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, that's cool. No, I like that. Canada is a lot more comedic. It was, wasn't it Martin Short for a while there?
It was Martin Short for a while. It is now Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy.
Yeah.
Oh, it is still really raining outside. I just now got a glimpse. Yikes.
Yeah, that one's cute. That one's really pretty.
Yeah.
From here, I think we'll probably, I don't know what we're planning on doing. As far as video, I'll probably kind of wrap it up soon. We both are parked over at Studios, so I may get a little bit on the Skyliner there as we go, and then we'll sign off over there. But yeah, that's a pretty show.
Nice.
I like it.
It's
Not
fun.
time to either hide or get wet.
Yeah.
All right, so a little bit of change of pace, and I did take off the microphones because it is raining. Not really anymore. But we decided to come and we're gonna take the 1.5 mile walk from EPCOT over to Hollywood Studios instead of taking the Skyliner, which is currently down due to lightning. So, we're just gonna go for a little bit of a walk. I'll record little ambient things here and there, but I would have spoken around, walking by Boardwalk right now. What's that? Disappearing nightly instead of appearing nightly. Cute.
And then the dance hall, what's in there?
Yeah, the dance hall, I don't know if it still is a dance hall or it used to be. It would be like space for like different events and all that kind of deal. So you could have like wedding receptions or like business meetings or like that kind of stuff over there.
Fun. What are the pressed pennies?
What are the pressed pennies? Oh, I gotta tell you about a pressed penny earlier.
Okay.
Wait, these are cute.
Oh, that's actually really fun.
So the boardwalk pool, I don't know if you remember this. There was a clown.
There was a clown?
There was a clown. Do you not know about the clown?
No, wait.
Okay, so I just gave Morgan the microphone back because it's no longer raining enough to where I want to keep things protected. But yes, the clown. The clown that was at the boardwalk.
That's crazy.
It was a slide.
It was a slide?
It was a water slide. The water slide
Was
up
the
there.
tongue the slide?
The water, hold on, we're going on a
Oh my
detour now.
goodness. I have only seen pictures, but this is like
Yeah.
This is like a nugget of like Disney lore that I've tried to avoid. It's same as like the creepy chair in the lobby. I'm like, I just don't want to know.
I think they're
just don't
called
wanna
like
know
the
these
nanny
things.
chairs. And
Yeah,
they have
I don't
names
care
on the
for
back
that.
of them.
I do not want that. No, thank you.
One of the
No, thank
I think
you.
one of the third shift cast members used to move them at night just
Oh
to
my
goof with the
goodness,
guests.
that's evil.
Oh yeah. What
So
legend?
that's the okay. So the slide
So-
was the hair.
the slide just popped out of the clown's mouth.
Oh God.
So it used to be like, I mean, you could probably say it was the tongue that they, it just went
Why
bleh
would they
and got spit out
traumatize
of,
the
which
children?
they learned their mistake and they changed the slide. So now it's a cute little Mickey Minnie, like the new classic shorts
Oh,
and
I
stuff
love the new
that.
art style. Oh, I like this song.
Had come. I wanted to get a good angle of the slide, and here we are walking all the way around.
Easy
But yeah,
work.
now it's carousel and boardwalk and all that kind of deal.
Oh God, the bars, the carousel. That's
Yeah.
fun. That's okay. Okay, that's good,
So,
Demon.
and we still have a lot more walk to go, so I'm too lazy to walk around to the other side. But yeah, it's a
enough.
cute little of like the new classic Mickey Minnie cartoons on the other side there.
Potato Land.
Potato
If your
Land.
favorite short isn't Potato Land, you're a liar. Potato Land's the correct answer.
Entertaining elephants, even like these being like,
The ride for mom.
yeah, the ride for mum. The ride for mum.
Mum. Oh
mum.
yeah, like British. Like how the Brits
British.
say it. Brits.
Okie dokie. We have been walking for, shoot, I haven't even looked at the time to be honest with
Me
you.
neither, but we also took a clown related detour, so I don't know if we can count our time as accurate.
That's fair. But regardless, like I said, it's about a mile and a half from door to door of EPCOT to studios here. So we got just a little bit more of our walk. Then we'll
I
wrap it
didn't
up.
feel
But-
it though. Maybe that's just because we're like talking, having a good time. Maybe that's because like the weather's nice because it had just rained.
yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can imagine
that's
this being
huge.
much less bearable in like August. But like, if you're doing this in February, go for it. Avoid the traffic of the Skyliner or the bus.
You're walking miles in the parks anywho. Well, what does it matter, really?
Fair enough.
So, I don't know, it's pleasant. Gets you out of the way of people. So, it's nice. I'm a big fan of it.
Nice.
All right, my friends. That is going to do it for kind of a weird day.
Yeah, not even like if you told. This is the fun thing about living here is if somebody came to visit and the only things they did in the day were the command performance and reflections of China, they would go to guest relations and demand a refund.
And go look at the backside of what used to be a clown
That's
slide.
true. I also had a bacon brisket sandwich. So like
those are
all in all,
yeah.
I consider this an absolute win. This is a complete success on my book.
It really is a fever dream living in Florida.
Yeah.
It is.
It's the best.
It's nice and something that like I feel like I've taken for granted over the years of being like, man, you really can't just come in, do those
Yep.
things and leave.
Yep.
And it's a great day. I had a great time.
But if you're watching this and you don't live here, don't move here. I-4 is bad enough. Stay where you are. Stay.
Too many people.
Don't come
Too many
here.
people.
Yeah. But yeah, it's great living
Yeah.
here. Yay!
All right, my friends, that's gonna do it for the day. So thank you very much for
Like
joining
and
us.
subscribe. Stay
yeah.
tuned for more guest star Morgan.
Heck yeah. Have a great day, my friends.
Bye.